Nike shares lower today and off 38% from recent highs. The retailer set to report its earnings after the bell this afternoon. And joining us now on the phone, Amy Raskin, CIO of Chevy Chase Trust. Amy, you own Nike and you also recently trimmed it.
We did. We recently trimmed it due to primarily the lockdowns in China. We had the unique and brilliant insight that if you're not allowed to leave your house or your apartment, you're probably going to go for fewer runs, and buying new athletic gear is probably not going to be top of mind for you. So we trimmed it thinking, there might be some weakness in the quarter and potentially the full year outlook, which they'll give us tonight for 2023. We still have a relatively big position, which we bought at much lower prices. So we wanted to be sort of tax sensitive in our trim, but just recognizing that there's more risks out there that are hard to quantify.
Weiss, tossing it over to you. This obviously gives us a lot of insight on the strength of the consumer, both here in the U.S. and globally.
Yeah, look, Nike just hasn't been a great performing stock. Lulu has continued to put up good numbers. It's something I grapple with. I own Dick's Sporting Goods, and while it's still extremely cheap, it just doesn't matter. So as you go around, you're still seeing the malls crowded, but living in the area where we are in the Northeast, it's kind of a bubble. So I really don't have a good feel for what's going on. What Amy's saying makes absolute sense. If China's shut down and it's a big market for Nike, how would you expect them to put up any type of decent quarter? So to me, it goes back to the consumer. I think that when you would go out and say, hey, I'm going to get a new pair of running shoes, maybe you're putting that decision off right now. So it's not an area that I'm keen on investing in right now. It won't be the first place I go.
John, I know you got something teed up, and we want to squeeze in Jenny before we go to break.
Just getting back to the Nike.
Yeah, real quick.
Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry.
You guys refereed yourself. John,
just real
go
quick,
ahead.
Jen.
Sorry.
Okay, sorry, Jenny. Just real quick. They're buying the 100 puts, they're buying the 95 puts, they're buying the 90 puts in Nike. That's either protective, Frank and Jenny, or it's a bet that this stock goes lower after the earnings tonight.
Jenny, last word.
I just want to say, getting back to Joe's extreme pessimism, when you see Nike down 30% already, I look at that and I say there is already extreme pessimism in the share price. We need to remember this, and it'll be interesting what they say and the insight that they give for the rest of the space.